I tend to expose for the skin or the highlights. But if you expose for the highlights, well, you can shoot silhouettes and stuff like that. But the good thing about when you expose for the skins is then if you shoot against the light and your image is overexposed, it actually means you're shooting in the wrong direction, period. So if it's really bright, the window or outside, and the bright's sitting there, then you should shoot from there and not from there. Because I don't want to see like this big white ball of nothingness and then expose for the skin. Then if I would do it, I would expose a little bit more for the highlights and make it a silhouette. And then with the bride prep, it's a lot about like details also, like switching it up. Maybe she has a ring or not. And I usually shoot 2.0, 2.8. It's like getting up really close like this. Making sure that the exposure is correct. This is like too dark. I should expose it properly. Anybody use the histogram? Everybody use the histogram? Do I need to explain the histogram? This is shot at like 1.7 or 1.4 to make it a little bit more dreamy. I should do it like this. It's a little bit more steady, I think. So I change it up close. So you have the medium, tight, wide. You can do all of that with the 35 just by being close, tight, medium. This is medium, and then the wide would be all the way in the back. So I would go all the way in the back and make a wide shot. Make sense? Because then you can change it up. You can change the perspective of the camera. So, and also try to change the angles, you know, try to change it. I can even shoot a little bit more from here through the, so I have this as a foreground. Like this.
You use 60 frames?
60, I use 60. I just have a little, because we deliver our films in 24 frames, then 60 is a little bit more, better mathematically, because then it's 40%. And if you shoot 50, then you deliver it in 25, and then it's 50%. So you have a little bit more slow-mo. Other than that, yeah. Doesn't really matter so much. I do have to say, like, I shoot in 60 frames, but I keep my shutter speed at 100th because of the light in Europe. And then you have a little bit more blur than you're supposed to have, but nobody's gonna notice. Any other questions before we move on to Lewis? Groom prep? Yeah.
You on manual focus?
Manual focus, yeah. Everything. And that's why with the monitor, I can see it a lot better. So, is this the best monitor? Again, probably not. But if you have a little bit bigger monitor, can even work better. But anything is better than the screen on the A7 series. So, and then you can also put the LUT on this, and then you can already see what the colors are going to be like. So if you have a LUT, then you can just add the LUT.